For the first time ever, the banquet event will include a realm event.
Okay.
So the first time ever, we're going to have a banquet realm event. I'm a bit surprised Kabam hasn't given us more details about it when it comes to the event, but I think they want to be more articulate and they want to be more careful because the last two realm events they really screwed up, especially the crystal realm event. It was pretty bad, so they just want to be very careful how to proceed with the banquet realm event. So if I had to get estimation or approximation what the points is for the final milestone, I believe it's going to be anywhere from an equivalent amount of points of opening 50 million superior banquet crystals, opening and purchasing, keep that in mind, and or anywhere from 50 million to 100 million of purchasing and opening superior banquet crystal, whatever points that is. That is what I believe the final milestone is going to be. If I was Kabam, I was Kabam and the company, they want to milk the whales, they want to make as much money as possible, I would go with 100 million. Okay, superior banquet crystal purchasing and opening. So I know that's unrealistic, of course, but if they want to make money, they want to milk the whales, that's I would go with that if I was Kabam. Now, if for me as a player, I would be okay, I would be happy with 50 million um whatever superior banquet crystal points. So you're probably thinking that's what 300 units a piece. That's 15,000 units average for everybody. Okay, you think that's a lot, but keep in mind there's going to be people opening 5,000 superior banquet crystals. And so 50 is a pretty safe bet for Kabam, okay? That's like to hit the final milestone for the minimum point requirement. So basically, if you're not sure exactly what I'm trying to say, like the realm event, you needed 1,000 crystals to open for the realm event, and the milestone was 1,000,000,000. So in this case, uh, the milestone will be the equivalent and the minimum for everybody to open 50 superior banquet crystals for 50, and that's probably going to be the low end. And if they want to make for sure hit the final milestone, I think 50 million would be a safe bet. They or they can just go with that being the final milestone and they'll add more in the future so people will not be upset. I would say that might be the best route, but personally if I was Kabam, I would set an unrealistic goal of 100 million equivalent of a opening, basically 100 for a person to hit the final milestone requirements minimum is opening and purchasing 100 superior banquet crystals. And like I mentioned, it's equivalent to about the low end is 15,000 units. But keep in mind, and this is my pay to win account, so I have no doubt that I'll be able to hit the equivalent points of 50 superior banquet crystal in here, being my pay to win account. I do have two free to play account as well, and they have about 5,000 more units. I know for sure with that one as well, whatever the equivalent of 50 superior banquet crystal is opening and purchasing, I'll be able to hit that milestone for the two free to play account I have. And you think, like I said, this doesn't seem realistic, but think about people we've been doing this, getting ready for this realm event for what, since September. And I know some people have 10 of these, what do you call this, banquet crystal token. I kind of messed up because I purchased 4 of these instead of holding on to it, so I could have definitely got at least this one right here, but for some reason I messed up. So instead of holding on to the ticket, I purchased this. So don't do what I did. Hopefully you didn't do that. So, I definitely would have loved to get the 6-star Mr. Sinister for sure, but or the rank 4 to rank 5. So it's unfortunate, but for me, let's get into it. So there are people with like 100 banquet tickets, okay, and equivalent to basically 10 of these already. Okay, 10 greater banquet crystals, and you could trade them. I believe Kabam said you could trade them for superior banquet crystals. I don't know how much the value is, if it's the same or not. Personally, I'm not going to get the superior banquet crystals. I'll be purchasing the greater banquet crystal, so I know for sure I'll be opening at least 50 crystals, and all my uh, three accounts, two free to play and my pay to win account, which you see right now. I will be hitting at least purchasing 50 crystals. But like I mentioned, we've been doing this since September, so people have saved their banquet tokens. Even if you're not a pay to win player, you probably have 10 of these. Some of you have already 10. What do you call that? Banquet crystal tokens. So, and then you keep in mind there's milestones that you can get units from the team alliance. Then there's milestones from solo event as well. So, and maybe even units from the realm event and crystals in the realm event. So I think getting to 15,000 equivalent to like what, 50 superior bank crystal, whatever those points are, I think it's reasonable. Again, some people might not think that's high, but I feel that's very reasonable, even if you're free to play. But like I said, if Kabam wants to make money, minimum requirement is 100 superior banquet crystal equivalent points purchasing and opening. But that's a bit greedy. I think I feel like if they want to satisfy the customers, and as a player myself, I would be happy the final milestone would be equivalent to like 50 opening, 50 superior banquet crystal and purchasing. I do think if they really want people to just spend money on this thing, the final milestone should be a 7-star rank 3. That's gonna make a lot of people happy, and that's my thoughts when it comes to my prediction of how many points is the final milestone when it comes to the banquet realm event. Thank you.